Yo, it's the level of competition for me. Two battlers locked in a verbal annihilation, a dog fight. You bring in the bars, you bring in the wordplay, the attributes that makes the battle grand. It's the breakdown, baby. Get your bars up. Fuck with us one night a week. Salute.
Yo.
Hey, you are on the line with Wing Force. You got Jay Banks and Shy Brown. Chris, I don't know what the hell happened to Bad and Bougie. He was just on here. He may have him and the kids are sick right now, so who knows? He was throwing up earlier. But we were just talking about.
I'm a little sick. I'm a little under the weather too.
Damn, everybody. This weather doesn't know what they want to do right now.
Last week, I've been sick for like the last week. I don't like getting sick. When I get sick, like I can't shake it. Like I'll be sick for 2 weeks, but I don't get sick like that. I get sick once every winter.
Damn, but that's good. It's good. At least once, because I know I get sick at least 3 times. My baby girl is sick right now, and I know it's coming because she's been sleeping with me since she's been sick for a week. Wow. We were just talking about you and Chris at the Atlanta at the 8th. Huh? Oh, I thought you said something. Yeah, we were just talking about y'all at the ABR event and how much of a professional you are. You know what I mean? It was like, you know, we, as us, because of course we do commentary, but we're fans at the end of the day. We wouldn't want to do this if we weren't, you know what I mean, if we weren't fans of what you all do. And it, you know, it makes me mad when we do see certain top tiers or certain vets that take, you know, basically doing it for the check and they don't give 110%. You know, y'all's battle got so much flack because people didn't understand. You got a league owner. He doesn't do what we do. You know, they felt like it was a gimmick, but it was so fire because you came and you gave 110% as you always have, even, you know, with the past battles that you've done with, that were one-rounders, that were against guys that nobody knew.
Yeah, but I think some people, I mean, I look at stuff totally different from everybody. I would have looked at me and Chris battle as you got a league owner, you're right, that's going to take it 200% serious and gonna make the best shit of his life because he got the chance to go against a battle rapper, and then you got me who can't let a league owner beat me. That's just how I look at it from a whole. This is just the way I look at stuff. Everybody else look at things in a simple way. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't look at it like that. So when I get in front of anybody, I mean, besides them, it don't got nothing to do with who I'm in front of. I'm going up against my legacy or whatever I did in battle rap already. So I always make sure I'm prepared, and whatever I do, you know what I'm saying? I don't care who I was battling or who. If I felt like I could beat him flat out, you still got to beat him. You know what I'm saying? So that's just it. If I'm gonna sign some papers and take some money, I'm gonna take it serious. At the end of the day, I try not to do it for the money. Like before, when Chris called me, I had just shut down like I think 2 battles. I think I told him that 2 big leagues that just called me, and the people they wanted me to battle. I just didn't want to do it, so I told them nah. You know, and it was good money. I could have took the money. The money would have been terrific, but I didn't want to do the battle. So I don't do battles based on the money. Like when Chris came to me with the idea, when Chris first started talking, I was but when he gave me the whole idea of it, and he said to me like, yo, I'm a fan, and like it's my birthday, like that grabbed me right there. I'm like, I'm in. You don't gotta tell me no more. I got you. Let's do it.
That was so fire, because that's exactly what he was like. Guess what? I was like, what? He's like, I'm battling Goodz. I'm like, fuck out of here. He was like, no. Like, when I talked to him, he was on board. I gave him my vision. Chris is a huge visionary. Like, he sees things.
Right.
You know what I mean? He is definitely right. And it was like, okay, because he was like, we just started planning on how we wanted to do it. And then all of a sudden clips came about, then DNA. I'm like, oh, wow, that is so dope. Like that,
Yeah,
that was, and y'all
happened,
put on a great show.
nah, what happened is what happened is when he told me, she was just calling me. When he told me the whole vision of everything, I said, yo, when I came to meet him, I actually flew to Atlanta to meet him. So we were talking in person. So I came to Atlanta to meet him, talk to him, and I said, yo, this is dope. Who you want to get some other people, on there? I said, I probably, Clips is my man. I could call Clips and probably get him in DNA. Because I saw his vision. It was for his birthday, so I wanted his birthday to turn out good. I wanted his event to be a big event. So I was like all aboard at that time. And you know what I'm saying? I helped him get Clips and DNA, and you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Chris, man. So
that was fire. Yeah, that really brought it full circle. Like I said, it was just like, you know what, he was like, sis, you got to be here. So I'm like, yo, we going to take off work for this because this is huge right here. I'm like, it was dope. It was definitely dope. So, yeah, y'all are dropping on Christmas, he said, so I can't wait to actually see it on cam.
Yeah, Chris did a terrific job, man. Like very good job, man. Surprised me, man.
Right. That's facts. Now, you did mention as far as other leagues that had wanted to book you, and I know some of the controversy was because ARP is one of the people that come up here a lot too. But I know that Goodz was I know that Jims was very upset about this or whatnot, and he is dying to battle you. I know that what. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Well, that's what I was going to say in the sense of how you go about taking that battles. Like I said, you seem like I saw who was that? Dang, I think it was Uncle Rod that you interviewed with a while back because he had asked you about Av battling, and just watching certain things that you say. I've always watched you in clips, but just watching how you think in terms of taking battles and who you take and when you'll take them or whatnot. It was just like, you know what, you got to approach me with a certain situation before I just out and battle you. You know what I mean? I noticed that about you. So the fact that Jims was so eager to want to battle you and kind of lashed out at you about that, would that ever happen at some point?
It'll happen when I'm ready for it to happen. I mean, that's just that. This is the difference. I mean, a person like Jims, him getting mad doesn't do nothing for anybody. It doesn't make anybody open their eyes and be like, okay, Goodz need to battle him. It's just Jims getting mad. He's not that big to get mad and make a roar and people. You understand what I'm saying? So, and that's not a shot at Jims. Jims is working. He's coming up. He's doing good. But he's not nobody for me to have to battle. I take battles when the time is right. Now, the time is starting to be right, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I told Jims no for the last 4 years. But now the time is starting to be right. He built, he built a fan base. He's doing these little blogs, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So he's building a fan base. So the time is starting to be right. You know what I'm saying? But in this situation, he wants to battle me. I'm not eager to battle him. I don't have to. He does nothing for my legacy. I'll do it like his. So, and it's just like you got to understand that I put in a lot of work to get to where I'm at. You got to put in that same work. A lot of these people are getting promoted too quick. They just jumping the gun. I ain't have none of that. I ain't have smack to hold my hand and take. Nah, I had to put in the work. So when I put in so much work that when URL, and a lot of us, let me not just say me, but there's a couple of us that put in so much work that when URL came about, when URL approached me, they approached me different because I was popping when they approached me. Or I was through the roof at that time. So it's like they approached me different. Even the first card they threw, I got paid more than a lot of people on the card because I was already popping. So me saying that should say everybody got to put their work in. You know what I'm saying? So Jim's feeling away or ARP. Honestly, I don't really these. Look, battle rap is like its own life. All right, I have a battle rap life, and I have a whole separate life outside of battle rap. Like I said before, a lot around my regular life.
We broke up a little bit there.
I said, a lot of these people I wouldn't even be around in my regular life. You understand what I'm saying? So these are battle rap friends and associates and enemies and whatever you want to call them. So that's that. I keep that there. They're not important to me for me to care what they think or make me jump and do something they want me to do. You get what I'm saying? So, but
absolutely,
I'll do it. The time is starting to be right. It's coming. I feel it. I see what's going on. I'm getting, some people hitting me, saying like, they interested in it. So then we'll do it, man. I just pick my battles wisely. That's all, and timely, and make sure everything is right.
You always have that. Like I said, it's something. You know what? You mentioned, and we got Chris back on. Chris, your background better not mess up this interview. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Yo,
I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. But like I said, just with the legends and top tiers of battle rap, y'all have always been strategic about how you've done everything. And like you said, you mentioned the differences between the eras, then and now. A lot of them don't want to put in work. They want to be able to, like you said, just throw money, and not in Jim's case or ARPs, but just in different other leagues and different situations that we've seen. You can pay them, they'll come through, they'll do the battle, they'll do 1 round, 3 rounds, or whatever the case may be, but what the fuck does that do for you? Meaning the battler, especially if you get smoked, you know what I mean? And it does nothing for y'all, but being strategic to make sure that they're bringing their A game so that it does, so that they actually are beneficial for it, and teaching them, listen, you got to become a brand. Goodz is a brand. You know what I mean? DNA, Clips, y'all are brands. And I don't think that they get that lesson. Like Verb has said that a long time ago, and I think that was Prez, Mafia, Briz, Rothstein, their class, their PG class as they were coming in. And I don't think that they realized what was being said. Everybody looks at Goodz and say, you know what, he's on a swagger. You did say, you know what, every time I battle, I got to have on something new. Verb said, my nigga, don't come to the battle looking dusty. Everything plays into a part of what you guys are looking at when it comes time to, if I'm going to battle you. It's like a checklist. And I don't think that they understand that.
A lot of them
Goodz.
I hear you, yeah, man.
Oh, my bad, bro. My bad. I was just going to chime in as somebody who's booked you. You got to have a plan when you approach Goodz. And it doesn't have to be a crazy one. You just have to sell them on the idea of what you're trying to do and what you're trying to attempt. It has to make sense all across the board. It's not just about opponent. It's about what else can you do with it to make it bigger than what it actually is. And, yeah, that's why when he battles somebody like T-Top and he's doing 3 rounds on URL, that's a hard opponent to beat because he's in demand. People want to see that. And you have to, you're battling an aura. You really are. It's really strange when you're standing there face-to-face with him about to battle him because no matter where you're at, you're not the crowd favorite. Goodz is.
That's crazy. And you know what's crazy? I don't be thinking that. I never think that. I don't ever think like that until I get in the building. I think everybody hates me, and then when I get in the building, I see they fuck with me. It'd be crazy because you can't ask me, I don't feel like I'm a crowd favorite. And then people will tell me that. And I'll be like, hell, Rock is a crowd favorite. I'll say certain stuff like that, but then I think I'm a crowd favorite maybe in the building. In any building, maybe I am. I don't know how that go, but
I think that people just are drawn to you when you start rapping. You rap a lifestyle that a lot of people can't really relate to, and they like that.
I think you was the favorite in our battle, Chris. I think you was the favorite in the building, man. Y'all set me up.
That's dropping this weekend, man. Famous fun, man, Chris Petty, man. He's my brother, though. Like, I learned a lot about Goodz working with him in the process. He did a lot for this event at Revelations. That's the other thing. When you book somebody like Goodz, he's very hands-on and making sure that certain things go a certain way. And that's not something that battle rappers normally are known for. He really did.
Chris, you sound like you're on fire.
Yeah, it's me being sick.
We all sick on the phone right now.
So it really is, when you book him, you really do get your money's worth to the leagues that are listening or interested in booking him. He goes hand in hand with you and understanding your vision and what you're trying to pull off. And if he's with it, then you have his undivided attention, and he'll put 100% into it. I think people just approach him wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
you know
kind
what it is. Nah, but a lot of people don't know how to approach. You know what it is? A lot of people don't know what they want to do. So, and that be the problem. You can't approach me not knowing what you want to do, really. Like, when you approach me, Chris, you approach me with a whole plan. You had what you wanted to do. I was able to put some of the pieces where it needed to be because you had your plan already. So if somebody approaches me like, all right, let's say like D out of Handyman approached me about that battle. He just approached me and said he wanted to battle. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't, he said, y'all want to battle? You know what I'm saying? I said, all right, you know, I asked him questions too, and I felt like it was good. I'm going to be real with you. With the Handyman joint, I wasn't going to take it. I mean, what I said to him was, yo, listen, this is right before noon. It ain't sound too appealing to me, so I was like, so I wasn't going to do it. I said, all right, look. And this is not to put no, because I don't really want to say prices over the football. For me to make my point, I got to say it, but all right. So it's like I told him, I said, listen, if you get me, all right, this is the weekend before noon, mind you. Just the week before noon. It's on the weekend. So I said, if you get me, I want 3 racks for the battle. If you get me 3 racks, and I want 3 racks up front. This is what I told him. Because now, if you approach me with something and I don't really want to do it, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to make it a little harder for you. Like, that was me making it a little hard for him to get it, so I just won't have to do it. I'm going to be real with you. But I'm not gonna lie to you that he about his business. So when I say, yo, I want 3,000. I want 3,000 before I do noon, which was next week. I said I want the whole 3K before noon.
Wow.
So he said to me, he said, yo, Goodz, I'm gonna send you 1,500 right now, and I'm gonna send you 1,500 Wednesday. And I said, all right, I'm gonna take the 1,500, I'm gonna hold it, and if you don't send me the bread by before that Saturday, like Friday, I'm going to just send you the 1,500 back. And he was a man, like, he about his business. He sent me that bread as soon as he said. I ain't had no issue with that. So I was like, you know what? That made me want to do the battle. Because I saw how good with business, you know what I'm saying, he was. So that made me want to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's real good with business. So now I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's about approaching somebody with a vision. That's all, like, your vision. Like, paint your picture so the battle rapper can understand. But then you know what it is? That's just with me. A lot of these other battle rappers don't give a hell about your vision or what they just want the money. I don't really want I don't really care for the money's cool, but I'm not real about that. If I put myself somewhere, I just want it to be a good situation. That's all.
Well, I know I can speak on behalf of myself. The ABR event, everything like that, man, we had a great time. We had a great time from battling to just hanging out afterwards to, like, I mean, we stayed at the event and the venue and the whole nine. Like, they were there early. We were all drinking. By the time we got on stage,
oh, man, by the time the battle, man, I was done.
Yeah, by the time the battle happened, me and Goodz are smacked. I'm not even going to lie. We're like...
And I don't forget, the crazy thing is I don't even get, like, back in my younger days, man, I used to drink like that. So I used to get smacked up there. I don't get smacked like that no more. That was like old, because like I was smacked. Like I was done. I was smack. Like I freestyled a little bit. Like I had so much fun. That was like one of the funniest battles I ever did. You know, so like my battles are serious. I wouldn't even. It was so serious that I wouldn't even like. I could freestyle. Like I'm not as good as Clips and DNA in them, but I could do it. You know what I'm saying? I have done it in battles, but I was so comfortable there, and so I was having so much fun, in the competition that I was able to freestyle, and you know what I'm saying? Because it came out so good. It was just a fun battle, man. It was. I can't wait till it drops.
Oh,
Christmas Day.
Good. How did you feel about
our
the
Christmas present?
What's that?
The Smack Volume series that just passed, The Small Room? How you feel about it? And are we going to see you in it?
I mean, that's where I come from. Like a lot of these dudes, they don't, like I heard, you know what, I heard people say that's where they come from. All right, for instance, I heard people say that's where they come from, the small room era and all that. And a lot of these dudes ain't really come from that. I'm talking about battling in a small room with no camera. That really comes from that, like battling in small places with no camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of these dudes ain't been known until a camera came out. Like, I'm from the era where you had to battle to get known. We was known without cameras. We was known through word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? We ain't have no cameras to get us known. We was known through word of mouth. And when the cameras came out, it traveled to that. You know what I'm saying? But that's really like I love those type of joints. You know what I'm saying? That I think my style is like made for that. Like I had to adapt to the stage in a big crowd and all that.
That's
that small room thing, you know what I'm saying? It's made for that.